Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another plan with me. I am filming back to back. I'm trying to get as many done as I can before I go on holiday because I want to get some videos scheduled and just not have to worry about it. Got a busy few weeks coming up. So yeah, today I'm back with a plan with me and I am planning week commencing the 2nd of June. This is the week of the Plannerface anniversary. Anna's shop was 9, which is so incredible. Super proud of Bestie. So to celebrate, I am using the Book Bus kit, which was the November 2024 mystery kit. I do pay off Plannerface, so you can find my code, which is in the description. There was a exclusive artwork set called Plannerland, which is incredible, but I am saving it to use for the week that we go to the Southwest Planner Club Planner Meet. So I'm using the Book Bus artwork instead. I absolutely love this kit. It is so cute. The amazing Emily and Paul from Wisporia are currently building a book bus, which is just incredible. Definitely head over to their Instagram to have a look at that and check out their progress if you don't know about it. So yeah, I have of course got my custom scripts which are from Plannerface, and I am using the font Lunar Space in size 44. This was a recently new font, I think, and it's super cute. It's like a script font. Yeah, it's really adorable. So yeah, I am gonna go and do my base and I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. I have different nails that have actually grown out. It's been weeks. I'm gonna be honest, it's been weeks. It's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, I filmed my base and then I went on holiday, then everything was crazy. I've been unwell. So yeah, I just never got round to finishing this spread. But of course I am here now and I want to finish this spread. So yeah, let's just grab all the sheets that I might need. That one, potentially that one, okay. So yeah, I don't know, it's just been a crazy time. Anyway, let's start with the sidebar. So I am, of course, marking my song of the week, and this week the song of the week was Dressed by Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure this was the week after, let me double check, Taylor Swift got her masters back. I think she did, which meant that I was listening to, which meant that I was listening to Reputation on repeat and not feeling guilty about it. So yeah, so I marked that with a music note sticker from Planner Bow Stickers, and then this was the week of the Plannerface 9-year anniversary, go bestie, so I marked Plannerface is 9 with a balloon sticker, which is from the kit, and it's actually annoying me that that overlaps, so I'm just going to move that to there. Okie dokie. So on to the plans for the week. I don't think anything significant happened this week particularly, but first things first, on Monday I'm marking that I was really tired. I think it had just been like quite a busy weekend and I was really tired, so yeah, I'm marking that. Then I need to mark that Theodora was back at school. She had returned from school following May half term, so Thea was back to school on this day. And I am marking that with her custom sticker from Teddy Plans Co. Then I had my nails done on this day. Monday tends to be the main day, like, for me to have my nails done. I'm having my nails done on Monday. Today is Thursday. So I'm marking that with a nail varnish sticker from Fox and Pip. And I'm just going to put down... Well, I'm hoping I'm going to get another little thing in there. Yep, just about. I'll put this down first because it will just go over a bit. So yeah, I had my nails done, and I also got my new Cricut heat press this day. I've never used it yet. So that's annoying that I've just figured out how long I've had it without using it. I've basically been trying to find some, like suitable HTV vinyl, but thankfully the lovely Joanne from Josephine Bow Designs gave me a recommendation at the weekend, so I'll be able to look at using that now. So I marked my new heat press with a bow sticker from Plannerface, and then I had a bath and I marked that with my sticker from the kit. Then I did do some embroidery on this day. I've not done embroidery in a while, and I do really want to get back into it now that I'm back from holiday. I was like learning, and I really enjoyed it when I did it. So I'm marking that with a floral sticker from Punny Moon. And then finally I had an early night, and I marked that with a pillowcase sticker from the kit. Moving on to Tuesday, the rain woke me up in the morning. So the rain was like really, really, really loud. It was raining so much. So yeah, I wanted to mark that it actually woke me up in the morning. That's how loud it was. And that I was super tired. Was like really, really being super tired because I was tired the day before. So then getting woke up by the rain was not ideal. Because it meant that I was even more tired. So I'm marking the weather with a like clouds and rain and sun sticker from Plannerface, and the moon is also from Plannerface. Then I had some happy mail, but I haven't said where it's from, which is a bit annoying. But I'm marking that with a envelope from the kit. And then finally on this day, oh my days, what am I even saying? I'm actually just don't even know what I'm saying. Oh dear. Ignore that. Also on this day, I updated my budget. So I'm using a spreadsheet sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to do that. Just realised I've not cut one of my scripts. So just grab my scissors. Just chop this. There we go. So yeah, I updated my budget. Then I had to work late on this day. I really, really hate working late. I really hate it. I'm trying to do it less, but doesn't always work that way, unfortunately. So Theodora went to my nan's. I watched Yellowstone with Karina. We've actually really been slacking on Yellowstone. We need to get back to it. But we've both been super busy, and I've been on holiday and stuff. So yeah. So I'm marking that with a TV sticker from a kit. And then finally after that, I watched Downton Abbey. So I have been trying to rewatch Downton Abbey in advance of the new film coming out in September, but I've not done very well. I don't think I've even got halfway through season 1. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it like leads on or anything, so it's not a necessity, but I just kind of like fancied it. It's one of my favourite TV shows. I've watched it all the way through at least twice in my whole life, I think. I watched it through like when it was live on TV, like when it was new, and then I've got it on DVD, and I watched it all when I was on maternity leave. So yeah, I just need to watch it again really. But moving on to Wednesday, I did have quite a bad sleep, so I marked that with a tired emoji head from the Coffee Monsters Co. I did some reading, and I'm marking that with my book stickers from Bow Stickers. I had to work late again, which is not fun. So I am marking that. How should I mark that? I'm going to use the third box, I think. So I'm marking that with a laptop sticker from the kit. Then Wednesday is boot camp night. So as soon as I finished work, I had to go to boot camp. Well, I didn't have to go, like I want to go. So I went to boot camp, and I'm marking that with a dumbbell sticker from Plannerface. I really, really love boot camp. The people are just so nice, and we have such a laugh. Then when I got home, I had a cup of tea with my neighbours, which was nice. So I'm marking that with a mug from Bow Stickers. And then finally, I just did some more reading in the evening. I must have been trying to finish a book or started a good one. So again, that's book sticker is from Plannerface stickers. So that is the first half of the week. Then moving on to Thursday, I had a busy day at work. For starters, I've not put my dates on this spread, so I don't actually know what the date is. I think it's week commencing the 2nd, so 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, I'll have had a lot of meetings at work because it's the first week of the month. So I am marking that with a Bunilla from Papershire. Then again, shocker, did some reading. I always read. I am just always reading. Like if I'm not working or with Theodora, I am reading. Again, using my books from Plannerface stickers to mark that. Then I got some happy mail from Plannerface. I actually wrote who this one was from. So that's good. So again, I'm using an envelope from Plannerface to mark happy mail from Plannerface. Then I went on a walk with my friend Taylor. We've been doing like quite long walks. So marking that with trainer stickers from the kit. I've lost a sticker here. Where's that come from? Oh, there we go. Then while we were on our walk, we unfortunately got caught in the rain. So we got very wet, which isn't very nice. We're usually quite lucky. It doesn't tend to rain on us, but it did. So I used a sweary emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co to mark that. Then I watched Yellowstone with Karina and marking that with a TV sticker from Plannerface. Oh, and then I read until 2 a.m. So whatever I was reading was really good because I read it until 2 a.m. So that's a good sign. If I went on my reading tracker, I'd know what I was reading by the date, but I really can't bothered having a look. But yeah, again, marking that with my books from Plannerface stickers. Then Friday was my non-working day. So my non-working day is normally a Monday, but on this day I moved it. So I'm just marking that with a happy emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. This was Beth's self-care day. So yeah, I'm trying to have good self-care on this day. I think it went well enough. So I'm marking that with a squidge from Stick with the Planco. I'm gonna have to cut this down because I've avoided cutting the scripts on this spread because they're a little bit close together. So I've just been like trying not to cut them, but that one wasn't gonna fit on the box. So self-care day. I went and had a massage and a facial, which was very, very nice. It had been a really, really long time since I'd had one. I think it had been like 14 months. So I did treat myself. And I'm marking that with a spa emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I headed over to my favourite cafe, which is called The Pantry, so that I could have a hot chocolate. Just like to wind down before I made my way home. And I marked that with a mug from the kit. Again, I'm gonna have to try and cut this down. So let's see if I can do it without cutting through the script. Yes, I can. There we go. Okay, so had hot chocolate. chalk at the pantry. It's just my favourite cafe. It's so pretty and so family friendly, and Holly and Stephen, who own it, are just lovely. Then in the afternoon I had a baking fail. So I tried to bake Millionaire's brownies, Millionaire's blondies, Millionaire's something, I don't know. Anyway, it did not work. I think it was Millionaire's flapjack. Yeah, I tried to make Millionaire's flapjack. The flapjack element was fine, the Millionaire's element not so much. My caramel didn't set. And basically, I had it in the fridge for like 5 hours, and then when I took it out the fridge and out of the tin, it just like the. So yeah, I just had to bin it. So that was a shame. I have actually just done some baking wheelie. I've just baked some Biscoff brownies. So I did a load of washing. I marked my baking with the utensil sticker from Paper K. Marked my washing with a washing machine icon from the kit. I did some reading. And you guessed it, I'm using my books from Plannerface stickers. And then finally, I watched the darts. And I am marking that with my Squidge Plays Dart sticker from Stick with the Planco. So now we're on to the weekend. And the rain woke me up again on this day. So that's twice in this week that the rain woke me up. Basically, I think there's an issue with my gutter, and my neighbour tried to fix it, and still it's making like a really loud noise when it rains. So I basically think that's why. But I had a lazy morning, which was nice. So I marked that with a bow from Plannerface. Theodora went out for the morning with my mum. So she went to, where did she go? Oh, she went holiday clothes shopping with my mum and my sister. So I marked that with a star from Plannerface. And my next door neighbour's daughter, Zoe, she is one of my lovely friends, and she needed some help with a job application. So she came round on this day, and we had some like cups of tea. We rewrote all her CV. We did the job application. She did actually get the job, which was amazing. So I used a notepad from Plannerface to mark that. Then in the afternoon, I did some embroidery. So I think this was when my new embroidery material had come. Basically, what I'd got with my kit was like more for cross stitching than embroidery. So yeah, I got some new material, and this came. And then we, basically Zoe and her husband were going away for her husband's birthday. So Esme, their daughter, who is the same age as Thea, was staying over at my neighbour's house, obviously because that's her grandma and granddad. And we all went out for tea together, which was nice. The girls loved it. So I'm marking that with a paper K with a knife and fork, and I just need to do some sticker cutting. But yeah, we went out and we did like colouring, and they went in the play area, and then we got back and they played like dolls together. They're like really good friends, so it's really nice. So I'm just doing some sticker cutting here and trying not to cut the letters because this is a bit curly. It's a little bit hard to cut, like without ripping, without cutting over the sticker, sorry. But I think I've managed it. So out for dinner with Dave, Louise, Thea and Esme. And then eventually, finally, when we got back, they just had some playtime. So that is them two colouring. And that sticker's from the Coffee Monsters Co. On to Sunday. So first things first, on Sunday I had a really early wake up. I don't know why. It mustn't have been the rain, because I would have marked if it was the rain again. So I marked that with an alarm clock from Plannerface stickers. Then I did some reading, and I bet you already know what sticker I'm going to use. I've actually been really consistent with my reading stickers through this spread. Maybe it's because it's a bookish kit, so I'm like, I should make an effort to use the same stickers all the way through when I was pulling my stickers. But yeah, so I did some reading, and of course, yes, Plannerface stickers, and I also did some tidying. And I'm marking that with a like Hoover sticker, which is from the kit. Then basically we were supposed to go out with my friend and her little boy to to like a charity event. But unfortunately the weather was just so bad. And yeah, it just wasn't even like doable to go. So they just came round to our house instead, which was nice. And then also Zoe came round again the next day with like a bunch of flowers for me for saying thank you, to say thank you for helping her with the application, which I thought was so nice. So yeah, I marked Jackson and Leanne coming with a star from Plannerface, and then I marked Zoe coming with a flower from Punny Moon. Then basically in the afternoon, my next door neighbours had said that they would look after Theodora. Esme was there again, and they really wanted to play. So Dave and Louise were like, oh, you can leave her here for a little bit, because I wanted to paint my bathroom. So I marked that with a paint pot and brush from Plannerface. Then I went back round to collect Thea and had a cup of tea with my neighbours, and just really close to my neighbours. I spend a lot of time with them. So yeah, you'll see them all the time in my plan with me's. I do spend a lot of time with them. They're kind of like family, really. Yeah, really lovely. I love spending time with them. So I marked the drink with Dave and Louise again with a mug sticker from Plannerface Stickers. So, I have to cut this again, I think. Oh no. Well, there we go. I always say it. This is why I love transparent matte. Thing is that I'm actually quite creative with the Plannerface script designer. If you spend a lot of time like getting to know the script designer like I have, there are ways to maximize your sheet, which, you know, is what we kind of want. So yeah, I'm always very kind of on it with maximizing my sheet, and that's why I love to be able to cut them up. So yeah. Then we had a takeaway for dinner, and I marked that with a like food bag sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then finally I read all night, and I'm not even going to tell you where that sticker's from because I've told you so many times. So yeah, let's have a look at the completed spread if I can get hold of my planner. This kit is so beautiful. It is super pretty. Oh, I just absolutely love this whole spread. The like splash of green in the full boxes is really pretty for the fact that it's like not reflected in the regular boxes. I actually really love that, and it's in like every full box as well, which I really like. Just makes the kit like so cohesive. It literally makes me think that I'm like sat at the park reading, and now I want to read. And weirdly today I can't read because it's the last day of the month, and I have like weird tendencies that I can't like start a book if like I can't fit it in the month in my reading journal. And I already set up my August reading journal because I didn't think I was going to get any time to read tonight. So I can't read till the 1st of August, and today's the 31st of July. Oh, why am I like this? But anyway, yeah, I hope you like this spread. If you do, I'd love if you could give this video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see future videos, I'd love if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.